Here's me just trying to take a thumbnail with my dog, and he just won't get up. I'm telling you, life short, take naps. Life motto right here. Hello you guys. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to film this video. I don't even know where to begin. When I had to announce in December that Gallup is retiring, I had no idea when I was going to get to make this video. And this is the video. It was all I wanted to be able to make. You know, was to be able to be like, I'm getting a guide dog. But at the time, I had no idea if I was gonna have to wait years to get a new guide dog. I didn't know where on the wait list I was. And I know the wait list at this point is multiple years long. And so I was like, when is this gonna happen for me? And it was really scary. And I have so much to announce. I mean, you see some of it in the title, but that's not even all of it, you guys. You have to watch this whole video because there's a lot to share. There's a lot of stuff. And I think you're gonna be excited about every single piece of guide dog info I'm about to share. In fact, I have 4 guide dog related things, 4 exciting guide dog related things. And if you're a part of my Patreon fam, you already know all of them because everybody over on my Patreon gets all the sneak peeks and updates about what's going on. So if you would like to become a member of the Killer Bee Club, you can head over to patreon.com/MollyBurke. By the way, if you're not a part of the Patreon, of course you're still a Killer Bee. You're still in Killer Bee Squad. We just have a little corner over there where you get access to different things than what I post everywhere else online, including kind of the heads up and the pre-announcements of things. I don't know, I'm just so excited to share this with you guys. Honestly, this is awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna get to it because like I said, we have 4 guide dog related things. So let's just jump in. So as you guys know, Gallup has started winding down his workload. So at this point right now, sometimes I'm taking my cane out, sometimes I'm taking my guide dog out. If you want to learn about the cane versus the guide dog, you can check out this recent video I did. But yes, I've been kind of part working him, part using a cane. And using that cane definitely was a big reminder for me of why I will personally always choose to be a guide dog user, and got me even more concerned about how long I was gonna have to wait, because they really are very different types of mobility devices. Like using a cane and using a guide dog are really, really different experiences. And I just way prefer the experience of using a guide dog for many reasons. Lavender, this isn't about you, babe. And a few weeks ago, I got a call from the Mira Foundation in Quebec, where I get my guide dogs from. My first one, Gypsy, my current one, Gallup, and my new one. And I was informed that I am in the second wave of guide dogs, and I will be receiving my guide dog this August or September 2021. So they are in the process of training guide dogs right now. And the first class will be July, and then I'm in the second class, or the second wave. So they think I'll be in August, maybe September. And unless something like drastic goes wrong or changes, that is the plan. So we will be inviting a new guide dog member to my family, to our family, this summer. I could not be more grateful. I could not be more excited. I could not be happier about this news. It was honestly the biggest relief to get that phone call. I was like bouncing off the walls. I cannot wait. I'm just so happy. Which brings me to my next announcement. I've decided to set up an Instagram. It's at Molly's Guide Dogs, MOLLYS, Guide Dogs with an S at the end. So at Molly's Guide Dogs. And this is an account for all things related to my guide dogs. So this includes posts on Gypsy's anniversaries or retirement updates on Gallup when he's no longer living with me. Like I'll have my parents kind of send over updates when he's with them. And it'll be updates on getting my new guide dog and whatnot, updates on guide dog merch collections, just all things guide dog related, guide dog training related, the Mira Foundation related, all things Molly Burke guide dogs. So if you are really invested and interested in guide dogs or my specific guide dog journey or my dogs, definitely go follow at Molly Burke's Guide Dogs, because that is going to be the best place for updated information. It will be similar to at Lavender Burke on Instagram if you follow my cat, and that is that I will not be like posting there daily like I do on my personal at Molly Burke Official Instagram. It'll just be a place where, you know, every so often I give guide dog related updates, and it's just for the people who like really care about guide dog specific information. That's where you can find it. So check out at Molly Burke's Guide Dogs, and that way you can stay up to date with Galloper Goose when he doesn't live with me anymore and you can't see him, you know, every day on my Instagram and whatnot. So very excited to have launched that. And in other news, I have launched my new guide dog collection today. It dropped on fanjoy.co/mollyburke today. This is a 3-piece collection, including this gray crew neck that I'm wearing. I love this so very much. It is a unisex cut, and boys, you can absolutely rock pink. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. So this is a unisex crew neck, and it has a little cartoon of Sleepy Gallop, and it says "Life's Short" on the front while he's lounging, napping on it, such as he is right now. And then on the back in big bold letters, it says "Take Naps," which is absolutely Gallop's life motto: "Life's short, take naps." He is the sleepiest dog I've ever met. He is the biggest nap fanatic. It is like a hardcore side hustle for him, napping. Very good at it. So get you a "Life's Short, Take Naps" crew neck, or the other 2 pieces in this collection include this notebook. I was like, what is it? It says "Dogs Before Dudes," and this notebook is an exact replica of the phone case design that I had in my original guide dog collection that I launched last spring. And just like that collection, 100% of sales, not 10%, not 20%, 100%. I make zero money off of this. 100% of sales is being donated to the Mira Foundation to empower more blind people to get guide dogs. So this is an exact replica of that, but it is now a notebook. So Dogs Before Dudes. And then the final piece in the 3-piece collection is this phone case, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's very pastel vibes, and it just, again, has a little cartoon of Galloper Goose, and it says "Life's short, take naps." So that has launched today. 100% of proceeds are being donated, so please go check that out. Shop the collection, and help provide more guide dogs to people who need them. This brings me to my final very exciting announcement of this video. I spoke with Nico St. Pierre. Eric St. Pierre founded the Mira Foundation in 1981, and they were the first guide dog school in Canada. Eric St. Pierre retired a few years back and handed off the Mira Foundation to Nico, his son. And so Nico now runs Mira, and I had a call with Nico, and I asked him if my community, the Killer Bees, could help name a future guide dog. And he agreed that when we raise $40,000, which is the cost of one guide dog, we can name a guide dog puppy. So here's how it's going to work. For every $40,000 that we raise, we get to name a new puppy. So this is not a one-time thing. Every time we hit another 40, so when we hit 40, we get to name one. When we hit 80, we get to name a second one. And so on and so forth. So currently, we have raised, through my merch sales, we have raised $16,500 that has already been donated. Also, Two Blind Brothers, as you probably saw in my last video, is pitching in $5,000. So we are now actually over halfway to our first $40,000. We are already in the 20s of our fundraising goal of $40,000. And once we hit that $40,000, we as a community are going to name a guide dog puppy. Now here's where at Molly's Guide Dogs comes in. That is also not only going to be where you can keep up with Gallop and his retirement, my past guide dog Gypsy, my future guide dog, who is currently nameless. Well, they actually do have a name because it's in training, but I don't know what dog is mine, so I have no idea what the name is. But also, this is where you can keep up to date with the puppy that you have helped fundraise. So when we name a dog, Mira will provide puppy photos and update photos throughout the dog's training so that I can share with all of you. And that's going to be all shared over on at Molly's Guide Dogs. So we will get to kind of follow along the life of the guide dog that we were able to fund. Now, with that said, it was very important to Nico, and it's very important to me, that all of you understand that just because we name a puppy doesn't mean it will graduate. There's a number of reasons why a guide dog in training may not pass and graduate to become a full-fledged guide dog. It could be a unexpected health condition. It could be that they don't like guiding. It could be that they don't have the right temperament. But guide dogs that don't make it still need to be funded. And so I can't guarantee that our dog would graduate and become a full-time working dog, but it is, you know, still highly likely that it would. And so we'll still, regardless, be able to follow along its journey and then find out if it graduates or if it gets reassigned to another program and whatnot. So I'm very excited about this. How I'm going to do it is I'm going to provide name options. So it's important that you follow me on my other social platforms like my Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, because on my platforms I'm going to be doing polls where I have 4 or 5 name options, and then I'll have you guys vote. I will take all the votes from all my platforms and I will pick which 2 were the top 2. And then I will do a new poll with the top 2 names until we get down to the name that we have chosen as a team. I've come up with like a couple name options, so I'm gonna tell you guys here and now, and I'm gonna leave them in the comments as a pinned comment below. But I want you guys in the comment section of this video to come up with name options that you think would be really fun for a killer bee guide dog to be named. And this, I want the name to like be somehow connected to our group, somehow have meaning or relation to our community. So I don't want it to just be like bear, because that doesn't really mean anything or tie back to our community. So I want it to be like really specific, so that say one of you, like one of my blind killer bees goes to Mira and gets a guide dog, maybe they could get the guide dog that we named. Like how cool would that be? And I want them to immediately like hear the name and associate it with our crew, with our little group on the internet here. So some of the name ideas that I came up with, but I really want to hear your suggestions, are KB for killer bee, of course, honey, because you know, bee, just straight bee, B-E-E. I thought another one that could be cute was Burke, my last name, like B-U-R-K-E. I feel like it's a good like gender neutral name. I think it would be a cute dog name. I think Molly could work, but I really don't want to make it about myself, so that one feels kind of weird to me, but let me know if like you guys would want that. You guys are the ones helping me fundraise for this, so it's more so what you want than me, but I just thought I'd throw it out there because it is probably a more common dog name than human name. I thought, oh, one of my patrons mentioned the name, I might butcher this, so I apologize to my Frenchies, but Abil, which is bee in French, which is cute because Mira is a French guide dog school and their dogs are trained in French. So Abil. So there's a couple options that I thought of that were related to our crew, but comment below other ideas that you have, and then I'll kind of collaborate and collect the ones that I saw and were popular, and we'll create a condensed list, and then we'll have all of you guys begin the voting process. So I hope you guys are really, really excited about this. I cannot wait. I cannot wait till we hit that 40,000. We get to name a puppy and we get to follow that journey. And I can't wait to hit 80 and to name another one and to follow that journey. And obviously none of this would be possible without all of you contributing, purchasing the merch, and just being invested in this cause, which is truly such an important life-changing cause. These guide dogs are absolutely life-changing. So thank you guys for helping me and helping Mira and being able to empower more blind people to get these dogs. Don't forget to follow @Molly's Guide Dogs for all things guide dog related in my life. Don't forget to head over to fanjoy.co/MollyBurke to shop the new guide dog merch collection. And you guys, 2021, summer 2021, a new guide dog is joining the family. And I could not be more grateful. I could not be more excited. Before I go, I also want to mention that I was thinking of starting something like a GoFundMe or like, I don't know, some kind of online fundraiser so that people who want to contribute to naming a guide dog and to fundraising for a Mira dog can, if they don't want to purchase merch. So if I've already done that, it will be pinned down below. It will be linked down below. So if you want to donate but you don't want to purchase, that will be an option for you. If I haven't done it yet, it just means I haven't found the right platform and I'm still researching. So I will keep you guys up to date. Again, another reason to follow me on my other platforms, because I can keep you guys up to date day to day as those things continue. But yes, hopefully by the time this video goes out, I have set that up, a GoFundMe or some form of a fundraising platform for the Mira Foundation, and that money will all be contributed to that 40,000 goal. So we'll be taking money from kind of all avenues. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. If you want to see the guide dog versus cane video, you can click over here and learn about that. And if you want to see me shop from disability owned businesses, you can click this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.